Tyler Smith was penalized twice. I wasn't too happy about the first one. The second one, you want to call it, you can call it. But I knew right away. I mean, you go look on Twitter, type in Tyler Smith when it happened, right? On Twitter. Oh, gosh. Cowboy fans are going crazy. See, he's a flag-happy guy. This is why we shouldn't have drafted him and all these things. If you held tight onto those penalties, I think you missed out on an important debut and some really good tape from Tyler Smith. Do not let those penalties, specifically the one BS one, allow you to ignore a lot of the good things that he did on Saturday. Now, I thought he played well in general. Overall, I think he showcased a lot of what made teams, or that team in particular, Dallas Cowboys, excited. He was strong as hell. He did not let the bull rush get to him, bother him at all. And that's something me and Vosh talked about at camp that we saw. It was kind of comical watching guys trying to bull rush Tyler Smith. And every time you see him get his hands on somebody, I'm not talking about, the people who are going to crack jokes about holding. No, I'm being serious in regards to, offensive line stuff here. If he got his hands on you, you really weren't going anywhere. Or you just stopped. All your momentum just stopped, whether it be a bull rush, speed rush, quickness, whatever. I just truly don't believe you're going to beat Tyler Smith mano a mano this year. Now, there's going to be some guys. There's Aaron Donalds. There's these elite players. That's going to happen. All right? That's going to happen. But from a man-on-man, you're going to have to beat him with technique, or you're just going to be ridiculously quick. And I think he just showed a lot from both of those aspects in the game on Saturday. I felt like he was moving his man a lot in the run game, whether it be from a combo block or one-on-one. You're going to see a massive improvement, massive, when it comes to running on the left side behind Tyler Smith compared to Connor Williams. It just looks different. Like, it just looks and feels different when Tyler Smith is out there blocking on the interior. And I know when they go back and watch this film that Dak Prescott is going to be a happy camper, because I don't think you're going to see guys getting pushed into his lap like you did last year. I just don't. He was able to mirror his man and hem him up a little bit throughout the game, I think, in pass pro, which is what I was really looking at. I already felt like he was a road grader and he was going to be a road grader, and he showed a lot of that. But I wanted to see where can he improve in his pass protection from the interior, because we haven't seen that, right, except for camp, but we haven't seen that in the game atmosphere. And I thought he passed the test. I truly did. Now, there was this communication issue with Biadasz and Tyler Smith that led to that. I won't say led to, but the interception with Cooper Rush. That's something I think they'll clean up. I don't know who that was on. We probably won't know. They're probably not going to tell us. But it looked like Tyler Smith, again, had a miscommunication with Tyler Biadasz, and they let number 91 kind of get right up the gap. So that is something that obviously a young guy has to get more experience, more game time, and more rep, more rec, whatever you want to call it, with the first team. That's all I'm saying. I think this little experiment needs to chill out, and they just need to let him get settled in my opinion. So, yeah, man, I just think there's a clear difference in what we saw last year from Connor Williams and what you're going to see from, and Connor McGovern on the left side. We'll talk about right guard Connor McGovern. Than with Tyler Smith, man. I think you saw way more positives. And if you were one of the people who wanted to kind of just be, hemmed up off the penalties, you're missing out on what I thought was a pretty solid, and that might be doing no justice, a pretty good debut from Tyler Smith, y'all. This video is brought to you by Supreme Lending Dallas. For over 20 years, Supreme Lending Dallas has been your right hand for home buying, stemming from their belief in building customers for life. They have a simple 6-step process that has changed the life of thousands of DFW residents, from loan applications to setup, processing, underwriting, closing, and even post-closing. Supreme Lending Dallas and their 24/7 top-notch customer service will be by your side every step of the way. Make your dream home a reality and apply today at supremelendingdallas.com.